Tak, krásny večer, deň, noc, neviem, kedy pozeráš, kto pozerá, jak pozerá. Každopádne vitajte všetci opäť na mojom super extra fantastickom kanáli a zdravím vás u ďalšej epizódičky z hry Zaklínač. Takže skončili sme túto barona a ideme to tu poriešiť. Hľadáme tu jeho, ty prestaň tu smrkať, lebo ti takú šláhnem.
Aj.
No ty primitív. No. Ideme hľadať tu jeho dcerenku aj ze ženu. Prchli obe. Alebo niekde sa proste stratili, takže. Klasika. Takže ideme to počekovať, že kam sa kurva všetci podeli.
Little prick.
Čo vravíš? No, zadreni sa. Tak, Geralte, kde máme klisnu? To je nejaká si ona, ale nejaký si pokladík, kurva, dívaj sa. Ja som si vôbec nevybral. Niekde to možno. Ten tam tlačí hovno jak moja ruka. Ja to mrdám. No tam je nejaký poklad, ale zlatý môj, tak akože budem tu za debila, ale ja sa musím znova vrátiť, pretože tu niekde, tu, na tomto poschodí je poklad. Tu som ho zase obišiel. OK. Tak. A tu bývala Siri, hej? Však pohodička, dobre, nie? Jo, tak si možno dať veci do truhlí, no tak to je super. No. To je perfektný, ale čo z toho, keď ja toto všetko radšej predať, že? Na chuja mi to je všetko. Jo, ale ja si tu môžem uložiť hlavne tie moje zaklínačské zbranie, čo si chcem proste nehať. Takže. No počkaj, ja ho chcem tu. Jej. Tak, nechám tu iba tieto veci a hotovo. Tento zbytok všetko predám, lebo mi to je úplne na chuja. Tutka bude niekde nejaký odborník na kúpu a predaj. Zatiaľ si môžem tieto tu nehať. Ja všetky, však bez tak ich neviem použiť. Aj toto, to je od úroveň 21, no to všetko mi to tu len zabera miesto, takže hop. Toto je čo tu? Teraz na predaj. No a tu už nemáme nič, že? No to je OK, všetko dobré. No, to by mala byť každá truhla, kde na svete nájdem, tak tam by som to mal mať, akoby.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia Van Bredevoort. A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
No dobré, ale som si to prečítať, čo tam písali, lebo. No, tak tieto veci sa určite dejú. A dám si krátku pauzičku. No a môžeme Môžeme sa vydať ďalej, tuto čo si je.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy. Siri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Marženka ešte, jo? Ešte za ňu treba ísť, no.
Thistle. Thistle. Shenanaking.
Najprv poberiem, čo sa dá. A teraz poďme hodiť reč.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Siri told me about you.
You and Siri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Siri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Do you know where Siri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Siri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Siri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping. Gonna kill the monsters. All of them. Geralt!
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Marženka. Ty si zlatá, moje nervy. No dobre, takže nič. Setkaj kuchyni, pomáhaj.
Thistle. Thistle. Shenanaking.
Zlaté.
Get out of my sight.
Pýtal sa ťa niekto niečo? More, ty vypadáš. Ty si krásny.
Nothing here for you.
No, nožom si šparaj medzi zubami. Na ty hnus. No. Ste riadna partička tu.
Baron gets soused.
Dementovala.
And he's always drinking.
No dobre. Á, klepna. Či to není klepna, to je nejaký vole paskvil. No tuto sú nejaké ďalšie úkoly, ideme to omrknúť.
Baron schmarron. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock about no ban.
Ty debilko, takú by som ti jednu more. Tvoje reči, ty smrad. No! Jonáš má seržantem. Dobre. Radko. No dobré, takže zase ďalšie bombice sú tu v okolí, idem popredávať tie haraburdy.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that sheep?
Počkaj, more.
Got any blood?
To som nechcel sledovať.
Wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
Are you balmy? Oh, we got us a hero looking to save the
Ani závody nechcem sledovať, ja chcem späť svoj úkol. Jasne, sú nejaké vedlejšaky, ktoré ma teraz nezaujímajú. Toto nezaujíma. Takže necháme si tento úkol a tomuto predám.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant huts?
Show me what you got.
No, je mi to... Ukáž, jaká ona. Nilgardská kuše, hej. Ja mám 0 love bez tak, takže... Tyjo, či sú pekné, koľko stoja? 230, ja by som zobral. Sedlo, dívaj sa. A ešte brašny. Do piči! A ja nemám žiadne love! No dobre, no, takže popredám tieto sračky tu. A mám 46 love. Krásne, meč z Mariboru. Meč z Mariboru. Aha. Čau. Bohem. Nemám žiadne love, takže si kúpim od teba tak leda. Piču z rýžu. Takže jedem. Klisná. Kde si? Tu je môj koničok, no. Vybaj, popojedem. Poď. Ideme nájsť nejakého pablba. Toto je tu zase čo? No. Cvalaj. Ale nie do vojaka.
Slow now. Whoa.
Don't give cock back.
So curious.
Tak, tralalačík, pobehneme.
All right. Who else is racing?
Som vedavý, či nájdem. Tu je, len to tam čo bolo za cvoka? To takto na opustené ceste, len takto niekto je a pohonkáva si u nejakého pomničku Ježibaby. No dobré moja, no, keď myslíš. Ten čo tu je? Mŕtvý či čo? Nejaká spítina, vole. Bude unavený. Strica. No dobre, poďme.
Take it easy.
Ale dívaj sa, to zasekne, no má za plot. Šup. Tak. To do toho lesika. Čo si deje? Takže... Škoda, že Boris tu asi nebude. Že leze sem nejaký magor. Že zmizni kriple, to komu rozprávaš? Ty smrad.
What do you want?
Čo je more, dealery?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
Musím to ešte
To
slušne
give
s nimi.
him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Chlapci, takto, hej. Z ničoho. No dobre, tak poďme. Čo je, chalani? Bez lutovania, bez kecov. Kam utekáš? Čo ti upadol ksicht?
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Upadol ti ksicht, že? Sa stáva. Keď to hráš na frajera. V nesprávnej situácii. Tak, chlapci, navalte dukáty. Jablko, to máš odstarený? No, si zarobíme nejaké groše. Tu predávame tie rárohy, čo tu nehali henty. Hlúpaci a vybavené. Poďme. Geraltino.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Wow.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
princess. My goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Oj, oj. Vážne maj kozu, hej.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
No, krásička. Mamo. Geralt so zvončekom. No to si kurva robíš prdel. Ja to jebem. No poďme na to teda. Poďme nájsť kozu. Ty kokos, lebo to je tu teraz extra dôležité. No jasné, a už idú zase na mňa tí šimpanzi. Potrebujem aspoň kúšu. Čo to ide? Vlci. Chlapci, chlapci. No. No to docela vytača, keď mám zabíjať vlkov. Kurva, keď ja sám som v vozovkách. Nie v vozovkách, ale proste byli vlk. Tak ako prečo mám zabíjať vlkov? To je nejaké... Tu mali chodiť so mnou radšej. Vlci. No ukáž, kde je koza. Hej, počujem mečať. Kde je?
This way, I think.
Kde si ty, obluda? Čo to tu je?
Another clue.
Ja ťa počujem, však vedľa mňa hen tam budeš. Jasná vec.
There you are.
Kde? Kde ju
Here,
vidí?
goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Tu je, však ona bola ma tam schovať na nejakom. Poď, ideme. Dávaj.
Alright, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Kade idem, tu poď. Hore.
Where the hell did you go?
Poďme. Máš si ucha?
Bear! Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
No, fantázia. Medvídku, daj labku. Mrzí ma to, no. Opäť. Nemáš tu čo, ale chodiť na mňa robiť tlaky a na kozičku. Dávaj, obluda. Poďme. No funguj, funguj. Ja si ešte hodím ešte do ksichtu tuto. Pečené jablko. Tak. Kde sme, tu sme. Poď.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
No, tu máš onú kozu a už funguj.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Mal robiť nejaké čarifuky.
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
To bolo všetko?
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf,
Potracenka,
wise
pekne.
wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the I'm Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
No, tak to je zase len zapeklitá situácia. No, takže to máme tým pádom vyriešené stredko so tady tým zariekavačom, ale no dobre, no tak vrátime sa k baronovi. Počkaj, tu ešte biznismen nejaký. Tak poprodávam mu tie haraburdy, čo som zase nazberal u tých degenerov. Dobre, nemáš prosté reči. Nemáš prosté reči. Tak. Palca. No kto by chcel palca dôle? U zaklínača. Sekery, pičoviny. No. OK. Počkaj, čo si tam ty mal, ty gádže? Ukáž. Mapa za 15, no. Jebni ju sem, bratku. Dobre. Vystrel.
So long.
No tu už sa to rozjelo do veľkého biznisu. Tu už rastie nejaká sekta. Ach jaj. Keď poviem tretíkrát okolo, tak to budú všetci vo mŕtvi. Tutka. Sa tu spáchajú rituálnu sebevraždu. Ej, to čo je? Prečo tam horí ten barák, ty vole? To je nejaký prúser. Čo sa tam stalo? Čo to tu zase je za bomby? Nejaká vzbúra, alebo čo? Nikde nejaké žiadne stráže? Ale do ryti. A tuto je nejaký strážmister, vole Vincent.
Slower.
No, na hrade horí, ale kurva, čo to je? Zaručujú obecenstva. Čo utekáte? Horí na hrade, nie tu. Čo ste na drogách? Hej.
Mane však nerob takéto veci.
Jeď, vole, jeď. Geraltino.
Slower.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
Ty vole.
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
No, fakt výborné. Samé bomby.
You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost, you
Starý je najebaný. Haha.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Damn it. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Tak, poď, bombice dáme na ksich, no čo sa bráni, čo sa bráni? Čo môj? O, rýchlo. Tak, popreberáme sa.
We need to talk.
No a neviem čo s tým borcom a s tými koňmi, však to sme nejak neporiešili. Už sa tu hneď povedal baronovi, no.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Vypadal bych na prostý kokot, no to vypadá, že bez toho, no to je jedno.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
No, ale tak ako sorry, ale si kokot, no. Čo ti na to mám povedať?
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Tak. Ako to dopadne s potracenkou?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Kým sa s ňou vyrovnáme, tak si dáme epizódnu pauzu. Ja vám ďakujem za pozornosť a tešte sa na ďalší diel, pretože tu budeme riešiť fakt strašné jeby. Díky, ahoj, ahoj, ahoj.
Ha 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 ha.